Now, planning a wedding can be stressful enough, from choosing the date, finding the dress, finding a groom, even wondering whether you've really found the one.
Now, if you're Kate and Wills, and you're probably not, but if you are, please give us a call because we'd love an exclusive chat with you here on the morning show. But if you're Kate and Wills, add to that the pressure of saying I do in front of a gazillion people around the world, and it's easy for last-minute wedding day jitters to creep in well and truly. But we certainly don't want William to go through what Robbie Hart experienced in The Wedding Singer.
Who's this?
Hi, Rose. I just got off the phone with Linda's mom. Linda's not there, but there was a note.
A note? Everything all right?
Yeah, she's okay. It basically indicated that Linda was not coming today.
So it was a bad note. Did she say why?
I am so sorry, honey.
Like, it would be sad, but it actually would be quite funny if Kate sent a note along to Prince William like that.
As if she would. Now, Suzy Green from the Positive Psychology Institute is here to talk us through how to recognise pre-wedding jitters and how to deal with them. Suzy, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, to start with, what emotions come with pre-wedding jitters?
I guess a whole range of emotions, but the primary emotion would definitely be fear.
Okay.
Yeah, those are pre-wedding jitters, nerves, all very normal.
Why do soon-to-be-wed couples have these feelings? Is it like any great event, any huge event in our lives?
Yeah, look, definitely, you know, leading up to any major life event, we experience what we call anticipatory anxiety. So that anxiety or those fears when we're not quite sure how it's all going to turn out. So again, pretty normal to some degree, but sometimes it can indicate something a little bit more sinister.
Okay, so how do you know? It would be natural, I imagine, to feel a little bit of,
Definitely.
oh my goodness, this is a big day for the rest of my life. How do you know the difference between just a little bit of normal fear and absolute cold feet, I'm making a mistake, this is not the right thing to do?
Yeah, I guess, look, if it becomes a tad overwhelming, then that would certainly be the time to go and explore it. But even those normal fears, I think sometimes we try to suppress them or not experience them, and it's really important actually to explore them, to be curious about them. And as I said, if they are, you know, quite strong, then talking them through with a trusted friend or probably even more importantly a professional to explore them will definitely help reduce those fears.
We're not sure that Kate's watching.
No, she could be.
But she could be.
Anything could happen.
You just don't know what sort of internet TV they've got there in the palaces. What's your advice for someone who's suffering pre-wedding nerves?
Great. So firstly, acknowledge the fear. Again, you know, many people try to suppress it, push it down, distract themselves. So I definitely would acknowledge it, be curious about it. Sometimes fear feels like excitement and we think that we're actually fearful when in fact we're actually excited. So I think that's important. Face those fears. So again, if they're irrational, write them down. When they're in your head, it can be really hard to challenge them. But when you put them down on paper, sometimes you look at them and you think that's absolutely ridiculous. How could I be thinking that? And I guess once you've worked through the fears and you do feel like you're making the right decision, you know, just breathe and try to really enjoy it because it'll all be over in a flash.
Okay, good advice, Kate. We hope you're watching. No pressure, Suzy.
No pressure.
Thanks, Suzy, for coming
Thank you
in.
very much.